JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Man succumbs following Mandeville stabbing of a Bluetooth speaker connection. A man succumbed at hospital on Friday night, hours after he was stabbed at a bar in Willowgate Plaza in Mandeville. Police named him as DiMaggio Campbell, 22, a resident of Mayday District near Mandeville. A police report said Campbell and a 23-year-old man were at the bar when an argument developed on the second floor of the plaza, during which a pair of scissors was used to inflict stab wounds to the victim's neck. A senior police source and the business people at the plaza said the altercation reportedly was over who should connect to a Bluetooth speaker for the playing of music at the bar. Campbell ran and collapsed meters away on Manchester Road. Sources say the victim sustained multiple stab wounds. The suspect was immediately arrested near the scene. He has so far given the police a caution statement. 2 shot, 1 fatally in Garden Pen, Spanish Town. 2 people were shot, 1 fatally in Garden Pen, Spanish Town, St. Catherine last night. The deceased has been identified as 18-year-old Sandra Walker. According to reports, about 10:30, Walker and another man were along Taylor Lane in the area when they were attacked and shot. They were assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital, where Walker was pronounced dead. No motive has been established for the deadly attack. The Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. Man shot dead in St. James home invasion. A man was killed in St. James in an early morning home invasion on Friday, where he was also robbed of an undisclosed sum of money. The deceased has been identified as Ezra Parker, a 35-year-old scrap metal dealer from a Spring Garden address in the parish. According to the St. James Police, at 2:20, Parker was at his girlfriend's home when armed men invaded and demanded money. They took the money, after which they opened gunfire at him before leaving. He was taken to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. His death comes at a time when the St. James Police have made a serious dent in murders in the parish. Last month, only 1 murder was recorded in St. James. Police in Senton investigating fatal stabbing in Londover. The Sentons Bay Police are investigating the stabbing death of a man in Londover on Friday. Daddy Siobhan Brown, otherwise called Sweetie Boy, of a Spanish Town, St. Catherine address. Reports are that about 1:30 p.m., Brown and a 31-year-old carpenter had an altercation, during which he was stabbed with a knife. Brown was assisted to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. Fatal police shooting in St. Catherine. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is probing the fatal shooting of a man by the police in an alleged confrontation in Barton District, Old Harbour, St. Catherine on Saturday morning. According to reports, about 5:25, police personnel went into the area in search of drugs, guns, and gunmen. Upon entering the premises, the team was allegedly challenged by the man who was reportedly armed with a gun. The police took evasive action and opened fire, injuring him. An illegal gun was allegedly seized from him. It was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. 2 dead in crash along Lilliput Main Road. 2 men succumbed to injuries they sustained in a motor vehicle crash that occurred Saturday morning along the Lilliput Main Road in St. James. The deceased men have not yet been identified, but they are said to be foreigners living in Jamaica. Reports are that a Mazda Demio motor car with 4 passengers and a Mazda Primacy were traveling in opposite directions when they collided. Both vehicles ended up in a ditch when they came to a halt. The collision occurred about 4 a.m. near an ongoing construction along the roadway. Firefighters were summoned, and on their arrival, they found the 2 men unresponsive. They were taken to the hospital, where they were later pronounced dead. The other passengers suffered injuries, but their conditions are currently unknown. The occupants of the other vehicle, which included an infant, were also taken to hospital for treatment. Retirey charged after alleged $50,000 theft. A 69-year-old woman is facing charges after allegedly stealing $50,000 from a neighbor. Patricia Bird, a retiree of Cedar Grove, Mandeville, Manchester, has been charged with simple larceny following an incident in Knockpatrick in the parish on Thursday. Reports from the Mandeville police are that about 12 p.m., Bird went to a woman's house to ask for oil. While at the woman's house, Bird reportedly removed $50,000 from her bedroom. A report was made to the police, and the Bird was arrested and subsequently charged. A court date for her is being arranged. Teen girl accused of stealing money from woman's handbag charged. A teen girl was charged on Thursday with simple larceny over the theft of money from the handbag of a woman whom she followed to a money transfer agency. The Spanish Town Police report that on Thursday, May 29, the complainant and the man were at a beauty salon when the girl accompanied the woman to a money transfer institution where the woman received $150,000 in cash and placed it in her purse. The two returned to the salon where the minor removed the funds of the purse and left, according to the police. A report was made to the police and an investigation implicated the minor. She was subsequently arrested and charged for the offense on Thursday, June 5. Her court date is being finalized. Jamaican woman charged for falsely claiming U.S. citizenship to vote in election. A Jamaican woman is facing up to 5 years in prison in the United States after she was arrested and charged for making a false claim of American citizenship in order to vote in last year's presidential primary election in the state of Florida, authorities thereof disclosed. Jacqueline Diane Wallace, 52, was arrested and charged last month in a federal criminal complaint with unlawfully making a false claim of American citizenship. Acting U.S. Attorney for the northern state of Florida, Michelle Spivane, revealed in a statement, Wallace entered the U.S. in December 2010 on a 6-month B-2 tourist visa and did not return to Jamaica as required, according to the criminal complaint. However, it is alleged that in January 2024, she registered to vote in federal election using an online system that required certification of U.S. citizenship, which she did not have. The fraudulent voter registration form was submitted via Community College Computer Network, authorities claimed. In August 2024, while still without American citizenship, Wallace allegedly cast a ballot in the Florida presidential primary election, which included the election of a United States president. She was arrested by agents from the Department of Homeland Security Investigations and investigators of the Bay County Sheriff's Office. If convicted, Wallace faces up to 5 years in prison and will be subject to removal from the United States. U.S. authorities say the case is part of Operation Take Back America, a nationwide initiative that marshals the full resources of the Department of Justice to repel the invasion of illegal immigration. I wonder who she vote for. KSAMC intensifies drive to remove derelict vehicles off sidewalks, warns car dealers and operators of legal action. Car dealers and other operators who are misusing sidewalks in the corporate area are being warned to cease and desist or face the possibility of legal action. This was issued by City Inspector at the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, Alric Francis, while on Bloomsbury Road on Friday, overseeing the removal of several derelict vehicles and large trucks that have been blocking roadways and the sidewalks in the area.
Francis, City Inspector, Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. As you know, the initiative under the Cleaner Kingston that we started last year, it continues. Today, we took the operation a bit further. We have not only removed over 10 derelict vehicles from Bloomsbury, Margaretville Road, but we have managed to remove over 5 flatbeds, that have taken over the roadway and the sidewalk, which have caused the road to be impossible to be used both ways and the sidewalk. We have also removed some cesspool trucks that have taken over the sidewalk on the roadway. For years, the residents have been inconvenienced because of this nuisance that exists. I am pleased to announce that those encroachment is no more. So we have removed them. I'm sending a warning to the operators. Do not return. Because if you return, we will be taking legal action. Not only will we be removing, we'll be taking legal action. Another point to note is that we would have seen a number of car dealers putting vehicles on the sidewalk for advertisement and also their operation. I'm going to ask persons across the municipality to cease and desist. The roadway and the sidewalk is for pedestrian and for free passage, likewise the roadway. There's no way, because of your selfish operation, you have reduced what is supposed to be a two-way thoroughfare to a one-way, and sometimes even the one-way is impossible based on your operations. We would have also seen where the illegal garage operations on the roadway have damaged some of the hydrants that exist on the sidewalk. We will be reaching out to the fire department to see how we can restore these fire hydrants. Again, this is as a result of the illegal operations on the sidewalk.
Very great, like I have accomplished something and I haven't even helped or nothing, because I love the work that is being done today, and I'm very appreciated for what you are doing today. As you have a brother up the road, him just buy truck and just park it on the roadside And when car drive, you have to walk in at the road, and these things are happening for years, and it not change. So if uno guys don't come and put a stoppage to these things, it can go cause a lot of accident and cause a lot of, you understand? And it's not like it's a main road. This is in our community. I just respect everything we now do, and God bless you now, and keep up the good works, okay?
JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.